Hey everybody, it's Mum by Doug. Why don't you grab yourself a piping hot cup of coffee out of this Aladdin magical frozen carpet mug for this fireside chat. Do you ever wonder why I call it a fireside chat? That's because we always have scented candles burning. There's this one. Look at that on camera. It looks like it's just going crazy. And then we've got Darla over here starting another one. It's just a matter of time before we burn our house down. And then usually over here on the, you can't see it, but over to the right of the camera as I'm looking at it, there's this other thing that we put melty candle stuff in, and it melts and makes it smell good in here also. So when I say fireside chat, you people don't know why I call it that, but it's because I have fires all around me. I'm like in the ring of fire. Yeah, so it's Wednesday night, and I think you know what that means. Yep. Time to put a pair of new underwear on for the following week. No, that's not it. Wednesday night means we're over the hump for the week. Only Thursday and Friday left in the work week. It also means that I had Bible study tonight. I went by myself because Darla is sick. In fact, she's looking at which medicine she's going to take now. She's holding a box of allergy medicine, so that might be the next one on the list. Yep, we've got a winner. We've got a winner with the allergy medicine.
Runny nose,
itchy throat, runny nose, all of that stuff. We've experienced a definite change of season in the last several days, and because of that, a lot of people are coming down with like colds and all of that stuff. So, let me just, before I get any further into this vlog video, let me just do this for a second. Justin, Sugar, and Lance, if you're not near the computer right now, come closer. A little bit closer still. Could you get like 2 inches from the screen? I'm gonna keep wearing these glasses in every video until you stop leaving comments about me wearing these glasses. I don't care if I'm not gangsta. These glasses were a special gift from Beth, Silver Screen Girl. She knows I'm ghetto. I know I'm ghetto. And you can't tell me any different. I'm going to keep wearing these glasses. Say something. Anyway, today was a lot better day at work, let me tell you. I only had 3 meetings. Each of them lasted about an hour. So that was... What are you laughing at?
only 3 meetings.
Only 3 meetings. That's not much, believe it or not. 3 hours worth of meetings in a workday is not much these days. So that was like way better. Oh, and just to prove that I read all of the comments, even though I've been ridiculously slack on replying to all of the comments, I do read them. And to prove it, I have been reading all of y'all's advice on what I need to do about my dry skin situation. So I'm doing a combination of things that you suggested. I have a humidifier. I'm going to start running that. Well, I've already started running it. I filled it up. It holds like at least 2 gallons of water, one on each side, these tanks. So I filled that up. It's been running for about the last half hour or so. So by the time I get in bed late tonight, hopefully at least the bedroom will be somewhat humid. Several of the other suggestions were to use lotion, which I do from time to time. The only thing is I don't like going to bed feeling sticky. And that's my only aversion to using lotion before I go to bed. But you know what? If it's between sticky and scratching myself until I bleed while I'm asleep, I think sticky is better. Someone else mentioned slathering myself from head to toe in olive oil. Now there's one I haven't heard before. I actually do have some extra virgin olive oil over in the cabinet, and I'm gonna see how that feels as far as its consistency. I've never really slathered myself in olive oil. I mean, I think we've all slathered ourselves in Mazola oil or vegetable oil or peanut oil at one point or another during our college years, but I've never covered myself in the olive oil, so I'm going to try that and see how that feels. I appreciate all of that information on what I should try to get rid of my dry skin. Okay, quick change of topic. Do y'all remember back when I was vlogging? I think it was last school year. I take Kaya to school in the morning, so there's like I had complaints about the way that people drive through the parking lot, and for the most part, at the school, and for the most part, that problem has been fixed because the vice principal stands out in the parking lot and forces people to obey the traffic rules in the school parking lot where all the kids are walking around. So that was a good thing. But yesterday, my anger boiled back up to a small anger point. And here's what happened. When you leave the school, you come onto this little road, one lane each direction, the way that I go. So it's a lot of school traffic getting up to one stop sign. You get up to the stop sign and you either have to go left or go right. You can't go straight, so every car is turning left or right. So you sit in that line, and I will sit there until I get up to the stop sign, and I will turn right when traffic is clear for me to turn right. I have a lot of traffic pet peeves, by the way. As you're sitting at that stop sign, before you get to that stop sign though, there's a convenience store on the right hand corner of that intersection. People take it upon themselves to cut through that convenience store parking lot as though it's a lane of traffic, which it clearly is not. People are coming in and out of that parking lot to get to the store. People are walking through the parking lot, but it is not a throughway for traffic. So I get up to the stop sign. I see that someone behind me, a couple cars behind me, has done the cut through into the convenience store. While neither of us can pull out yet, she's stopped in her big old Suburban thing. She's stopped trying to exit the parking lot and turn right, and I am over at the stop sign trying to turn right. While traffic is coming down the street, I'm waiting and waiting and waiting so I can turn right. The car that's coming from the left finally passes, so I pull out right behind that car. So the Suburban mom can't pull out of the parking lot yet because now she has to wait for that car to pass plus me to pass before she can pull out. Well, she wasn't going to do that. She pulls out, cuts me off, pulls out behind the car in front of me, and narrowly misses me. This is in a school zone. This is in the school zone on the street, but on the street now. I couldn't help myself. Because she nearly caused a collision and purposefully did so, and did it because she was cutting through that convenience store parking lot and couldn't just wait in line like everybody else. As someone does this every time I'm in this intersection, someone has to cut through that lot because they're more important than everybody sitting at that stop sign. They have privileges and they're going to go right out of the convenience store. So I just decided this was my opportunity to see how well my car horn works. I laid on it. I just laid on it until she almost came to a stop. I think I startled her so bad she thought that I was telling her she needed to stop. And then she finally kept going. And then I just glared at her through her big Suburban rear window like this. Because then we had to stop for the crossing guard. And so while we were sitting there, I just glared at her like this. She kept looking up at her rearview mirror at me. And I just don't understand why people do not follow the rules. Why they think that they're above the rules that everybody else is clearly living by. Yeah, we're all trying to get to work. We're all trying to get back home and watch Oprah. Whatever. Sorry, that I shouldn't have said that. That was just wrong. But it doesn't excuse you from having to follow the rules that everybody else is living by. Nothing pisses me off more than someone who thinks that they should be living outside the rules. It's not cool. And what did they teach in their kids? Break the rules. It's all about watching out for number one. Baloney. I don't buy it. Can't stand it. Okay, that was my rant. Sorry, got off on a tangent there. I guess that's about all I have for tonight. So I hope you all have a great day tomorrow, Thursday, and I will see you in the evening. Bye. This public service announcement is meant for all you parents out there. If you're a parent and you're a jerk, don't teach your kids to be that.